He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jags are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On first down, Sampson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. In motion goes the tight end. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7-7, our score after 1.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jaguars 7.
Ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a first carry here for the running back. 2 yards is the pickup, and the 49ers are going to get a first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Now inside the 25. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 45 yards.
That's another 49er first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Jaguars 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. We'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Lawrence will throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now back to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another 49er 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first time. Out. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up a throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
It's fourth down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. In quarter number 2.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second and 6. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Back to throw now on first down. They're looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Sampson. Yeah, this is only going to be a game of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one is right down the middle. Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered. We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They go play action now. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. They turned it into a really nice play.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Fred Warner. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here up. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Trayvon Walker picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. 56 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now a toss going left. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game.
So we have our short lead, number 128.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
We're moving out.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes into play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
Good luck, though.
Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Not a crash. Get power. Can't log it. He's got
his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Never. That's 128. What is it?
It'll be 2nd and 8.
Graphics that. Here. Keep it really fast. Okay, let me go straight on through. Oh, get us out of here. I'm trying.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there.
Takes care of the second
Over
fish, make the
150
foul.
yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it'll be taken down here at about the 11. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Just have to be the 6 here for 90 seconds.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And his guys will get the football right
Steve.
down the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here. And that's caught inside 35.
30 seconds.
And he takes it in.
Betty.
Brian
16 seconds, we blocked it. He retained the
Touchdown
time.
number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Jaguars get a big
Right now, it's going to be tight.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Go.
They'll look to throw. Completed the run. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. So we race the flag. They decline it.
Did he use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2
I'm into the
ones
distance.
that you can buy
Stay cool.
in addition to the pencil.
And those last for a long time, no doubt.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes. Stack
Don't lose him.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw. The man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Jags will use the second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Put down a lot of real estate to make up there. What a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, that marker. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And They'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, almost had it thrown. Damn it.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Don't do it.
2nd down.
Where is the next rail? About time. The big. Position. Needed 11 and Figueroa and double back to Hollywood Pilot. Hurry up.
Lawrence will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And get away this time. A good catch.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about the miracle of the Meadowlands? All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the 49ers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
S is the fucking word. You know, I'm having the human define it. I have a right to be. Let it go. People's behavior can be real foul. Your days are numbered, and you need. You can be free. Mm.